Well, hello. Welcome to the Naked Chef Kitchen. Guess what? Tonight we're making some of what you would normally call SOS, shit on the shingle. I call it my mama's roast stew. That's right. I cooked a roast over the weekend, and the leftovers, you put that with some potatoes and some onions and a few spices, and guess what? You have a great stew. Some of you call it SOS, and that's fine. But first, because of this Corona-19 virus, I have a PSA, public service announcement before we get started tonight, and that is a dose of what the doctor told me, a prescription. None other than Fireball whiskey. That's right. You take your little shot of that, nurse it a little bit. Some people just kick it back. I don't. I just kind of work it. The only thing between me and you is this apron and this awesome chef's hat. Anyway, tonight I come to you from my Cutthroat Kitchen right here in Brenham, Texas, 77833. And what we're going to do tonight is I've already cut everything. I've already done everything we need to do. Okay, look at him. Look here. You looking? All right. We got our roast cut up. Okay. We're going to add potatoes to it. And I bought some new potatoes, which are red potatoes, here locally at our grocery store. Look at him. I've already got them cut up. You see? Are you looking? Pay attention. And then I got some onion. I know a lot of you say, onion doesn't have an R in it, but the way I say it, onion, it does, okay? I'm in South Texas here, South Central Texas. Look at here. And I've been drinking Fireball, okay? All right, we got the onion. So what we're going to do, and also, instead of putting water with beef bouillon cubes, what we're going to do is we have beef broth. That's what we're going to cook it in. I'm telling you, people, I'll tell you what, you can't, this isn't restaurant quality. This is home style quality. Only from who? The Naked Chef. Pay attention, and you could be the star of the next dinner, whatever you're going to have. A potluck dinner, or maybe surprise your husband or your wives or whatever. Listen to me when I talk. Are you listening? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to put all this together. Now, what you want to do is, unfortunately, wait a minute. What? Okay. All right. Time for a little Fireball sip, okay? I don't do shots. Kick them back. No, that's not good for you. You don't get the full effect. I hadn't had the Corona yet. I've been in 7 states and every truck stop in every fucking state, and I ain't even got a sniffle. So, you go ahead and wear your mask, because you know why? You're ugly anyway. Anyhow, okay, so I got my pan here unfortunately, I don't have a gas oven, or gas grill or anything like that. We're doing this on the inside, okay? We're doing this on the inside. So here we go. I got my pan going here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on about a 7. If you have an electric stove, I got electric. And I'm going to do, like I always do, me and my EVOO. I have a bottle of EVOO, fresh, extra virgin olive oil. I mean, they hadn't been played with. That's all I can say. Okay, look at here. Y'all hear me? Y'all looking? Y'all watch? I'm going to just sear the pan a little bit with this EVOO, okay? All right, you see that? Now, let me tell you something. If you want to, since you asked the question about frying eggs, if you want to fry an egg, here's what you fry an egg with, because grapeseed oil is very high temperature, very organic. Put that in your pan, heat that son of a bitch up, put your fried egg in there. No cholesterol. Eggs kind of get a bad rap about cholesterol. Oh, the yolk is going to kill you. No, it's not. Just don't eat a dozen of them at a time. Eat you 1 or 2 eggs every day, high in protein, and very good for you. Take it from me, the Naked Chef. I ought to know what I'm talking about. Look how good I look. At my young age, woo-hoo! Anyway, I got my apron on. That's to keep me from getting splattered for anything I get started on. Anyway, we started the oven at 7. And what I'm going to do, I always like to add the meat first. And the meat's already been cooked. People ate off this roast. This is leftover. And what you want to do is pour this roast in here. Look at him. We're going to take this roast. We're going to pour it in the skillet. Okay? Did you get the view? I got one eye closed because I've had a little extra wine tonight. That doesn't matter. That's okay. Nothing like a good, healthy, in shape cook. Okay? Here in Cutthroat Kitchen. Anyway, so we got that going on. Let me see. You know what? The best thing to do? A lot of times people say, what's the best kind of spatula? Well, you know, you got what I do is I have a drawer over here with wooden spoons. Sometimes the best spoon to stir this stuff up with is wooden. That's right. I wouldn't shit you a pound. Look at here. Look at that wooden spoon go to work. What I'm really doing is trying to brown a little bit of this meat, just to kind of, just kind of give it a little searing. Searing is the word we want. Oh, just to smell that searing going on. Let me tell you something. That is just awesome. It's awesome. And the reason you want to do that is because it gives you a little something to, I forget what they call it. But it gives you a little something to start the gravy in the SOS. Now, I don't like calling it SOS, shit on the shingle. I don't like doing that because, it's a little bit more than that. I got some lean meat here going on, and I'm telling you, I didn't go to all this much trouble just to be belittled with SOS. This is some steak on the, let's rename it, SOS. Steak on the searing. Okay, so we're searing a little bit of this meat here. Let me show you what's going on here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, all right. What? Okay, all right. It's time for another little shot. We're trying to fight the corona here. Oh, wrong side. We're trying to fight the corona here. We don't want anybody to get sick. There's nothing like cinnamon and a little touch of whiskey. Okay? All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. We got the searing going on. Look at him. Look at here. We got it going on. And it's searing in EVOO. Remember, EVOO doesn't take a high temperature. It does not. Now, the very next thing you need to do is add something with moisture. Now, we got onion here. And a lot of people call it onion. I call it onion because you put a little aura into it. I got to change hands with the video. And you mix that in there. Look at him. Woo-wee. I wish you were here to smell this SOS. Save our ship. Carrying on. Okay, now the trick is, while that is searing, the meat's seared enough, we want to put our beef bouillon to keep it from burning. We don't want carcinogens, the black stuff. That's bad for you. Look at him. I wish you were here to smell all this good stuff. Oh my goodness gracious alive. The Naked Chef is at it again. Okay, So what we're going to do is we're going to stir this a little bit. And that beef broth is going to get heated up. Okay? All right? Okay? Now, we got our potatoes. I've already pre-chopped them. I wasn't going to go through all that tonight, spend all the time together, because you know what? The time with us together is more important than me to sit here and chop stuff up. You know it? I'm glad you joined me tonight, and we're having a good time. We're having a good time. This is the Naked Trucker, the Naked Chef. You know what we're doing? We're cooking tonight. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is take this bowl. I know there's a bright light in the back, but my production crew isn't here tonight, so we're not worried about that. Anyway, look at him. We got these potatoes. Look here. We're pouring them off in here. I got more shit to wash tonight. Anyway, we're going to stir them up. Are you looking? It's real simple, people. You cook a roast. Some of you can't cook a roast. This one had a little more fat than usual, but you know what? Sometimes that's the best. A little bit of meat with some fat on it. I'm telling you. Listen to me. I'm telling you. It's good for it. It gives it good seasoning, gives it good taste. Those of you that know how to cook, you know what I'm talking about. You know what, this hat on here, what do you think? That son of a bitch is giving me a headache. Anyway, I got my wooden spoon. We're going to go over here. We're going to stir it up a little bit, okay? All right. Now, I got that cooking a little bit. We're going to put a lid on it, but first, and I'm one of those, I don't cook much, and I don't like fine ground pepper. I got some black pepper, coarse. I couldn't remember the words. Too much of that coronavirus stuff. Anyway, and what we're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle that, just about, what the fuck's the deal with these lights? But you just put about, a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon across the top. It'll cook in, people. Don't get excited, okay? And what we're going to do here, I love sea salt, okay? Now what we're going to do is lightly do sea salt. You don't want a whole lot of, how the hell you open this son of a bitch? No, the wrong side. Okay. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt. I don't even know if something's coming out of there. You don't want too much. Because you know what? Anytime you do too much salt, you know it. When you eat it, fudge. This sure is salty. Well, kind of got carried away. So we want to go light on the salt. Most stuff's already got salt. If you're cooking pork, it's already salted. To begin with, I think they feed them pigs salt, because anytime you got salt, pork, it's salty. Okay? Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. A lot of people just poo me, but I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, the last little sip of the coronavirus stuff. I'm not one to just kick it back. I just like to sip it, and you should too. I can feel that cinnamon getting rid of anything that's bad in my body. You hear me? Especially talking. Anyway, and for my cholesterol, woo-wee! All right. So here we go. We're sitting here. I got the meat, I got the onion, I got the potatoes, and we're going to add just a little bit more of beef broth. What have you got to lose? This is going to make one hell of a stew, and I'm telling you, I wish you were here. All right. Okay, I got this going on. I'm going to put a lid on it. We're going to wait for a little bit. I'll be back right after this. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also visit my website, www.timothy-page.com.